Hello, everyone. Chris Matthew with Forbidden Knowledge News. So happy to be here at the awesome Laughlin UFO Megaconference. I'm here with psychic astrologer Joseph Anthony. Joseph, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Love these conferences. You meet all kinds of interesting people, especially at a UFO conference. You see some strangeness, but
yeah, it's awesome meeting all these people.
It is. It totally is.
So tell us, what exactly? You have a nice booth set up there. What do you got going on there?
Well, I'm doing readings over there based on astrology and based on intuition. I've always been very intuitive. I read people very well. I look at them and I can just tell what's going on. And but using the astrology helps a lot because everyone knows their birthday, their birth sign, and so on. And it's just understanding the cycle that it's influencing you.
So I was talking to you briefly about this, but when did you first discover you had these abilities?
At a young age, like many others, you just start sensing and feeling things and seeing things. I would get premonitions. I would start seeing things happen before they happen, like phones ringing and so on and so forth. And I always knew it. And it's just like, I just dismissed it. I thought it was natural and normal and I thought anything of it. But there was always this curiosity to know more. And I think everyone in this room will tell you that. It's like, what is this world all about? The meaning of life. Why are we here? And that's where it starts. And then you begin to investigate and you begin to go down this rabbit hole of wanting to know more and more.
Now, have you ever had any spirit contact?
I've had out-of-body experiences, and that's really normal with astral projecting. Spirit contact, I can always sense energy, around people, around myself, but not actual spirit where they just showed up.
So you're just more precognitive.
Precognitive, yes,
premonitions.
Premonitions, but I've not really had any contact. I mean, technically, I've seen other beings, but and this was really during when I tried some mushrooms years ago, magic mushrooms, and that's normal to see that kind of stuff because you're seeing reality beyond the physical. And I would see them in the distance, noticing me, I'm noticing them. But that was the extent of actually seeing beings.
Now, what about extraterrestrial contact or any type of experiences with UFOs, anything like that?
I've actually seen UFOs, the orbs, and I've seen craft flying because I live in Sedona. Okay, so from time to time we see some strange stuff, and it may be underground bases that are, putting their craft up in space or whatever. And I have good friends that do UFO tours, and we have the high-end military-grade dogs, and we can literally see them. And we know the difference between satellites and UFOs. And so, yes, I've actually seen them, not up close, spacecraft, but I've actually got pictures and stuff like that. I've had friends that, like I said, we're out in the backyard, and they're like, look up, and there's something flying around. That is making right-hand turns and stuff like that, which satellites cannot do. So, to that extent, yeah, I've seen UFOs in person.
Now, what got you started with astrology?
You know what? I never really had an interest in astrology until I got into my late 20s, because I was always more the scientific, psychology and mysticism and understanding the ancient cultures. And then when I kind of fell into astrology and the metaphysical stuff, that I start connecting to. Basically, mythology and religions are connected to astrology. It's all astrotheology, as Jordan Maxwell and many others talk about. And I bridged the two together, and it made so much sense. And you begin to understand these cycles and so on. So then I dove deeper and deeper into astrology, and I said, holy crap, this is a fantastic way of understanding people and timing and events and situations that are coming. So because I made predictions about things that actually happened. And all good astrologers can do that to a certain extent. So, and I also, I meditate and I tune in. So very important to understand that part of it too.
So if someone were to approach you here and they would want a reading, what would be the process for you? How would you go about doing it?
Their name, start off with their name, sit down and get their name, because that's a frequency. Name's a frequency of vibration. Then I get their birthday. Just those two alone, I already know the person almost inside and out, and as I'm tuning in. Then I carry around with me my ephemeris, which shows me where the planets were on that day. Because the planets were all aligned in a certain way at the time of your birth. The moon, Venus, Mars, and from that I can also tell, you know. But usually, you know, I've been doing this a long time, so it's tuning into that individual, and I can see it from their name and their birthday right away.
Very cool.
You know, so it's kind of it's an interesting way of looking at things.
Yeah.
But
And you and me were talking before about this awakening that's going on. I feel it. I feel the energy. I know a lot of people around me are waking up that I never thought I'd see. You know, them noticing the things that they are,
right.
thinking about new things. So, what do you think is going on here, and where do you think we're going?
Well, the Great Awakening is actually occurring because one of the things the ancient cultures have been talking about, the Mayans in particular, the Hopi, and some of the others have all said the same thing. There was a time where we were the line in the cosmos with the photon belt. And if you understand the photon belt, it's this alleyway, a 2,000-year span across of like this intense energy and light. Because photon is a light, a beam of light. And we're in that alleyway. The sun, the planets, everything has aligned into that alleyway. And we're being bombarded by a higher radiation or frequency. And it's affecting everything on this planet, including the magnetic fields of the Earth. We know they have shifted. The core of the Earth is being affected. The weather patterns are changing. It's not just HARP and all that Wi-Fi technology. It is literally happening right before our eyes. Now, the downside to it is it's making us feel uncomfortable and irritable, and sometimes, you know, the sleeping patterns are irregular. But on the positive side, it's awakening spirituality. In other words, the psychic ability, the ability to sense and see more. Remember, we're getting juiced up by this higher frequency, you know,
Right.
so it's amping us up. Since our bodies are made up of energy, or our heart and our body has some energy to it, it's amping it up a bit.
Right.
So what I see is people are becoming more aware of who they really are, what's real, what's not real. I mean, let's face it. I mean, Chris, you know that this whole world has basically been controlled and it's kind of artificial to a certain extent. The monetary system, the religious beliefs, you know, everything we think we know is being thrown out the window.
Right.
So when I say the Great Awakening, yes, we're seeing through all of this BS, you know, for what is real. And we're also learning who we really are. We're not our bodies, we're not our minds, we're some sort of energy in the body and mind, having experiences.
Definitely. And unfortunately, what comes along with that is going to be this battle, not only a spiritual battle, but the powers in control don't want us waking up. They don't want us realizing these things. So there's going to be conflict between those that are waking up and those that don't want this to occur. And I think, you know, things could get a little rocky before they get, you know, before we reach the point that we want to be, right?
Sure, I totally agree. A perfect example of that's politics here in the United States. Look at what's happening, this sort of conflict. You got the old state, you know, guard that doesn't want change and the corruption and all this other stuff. Then you got this orange guy that just came in, you know, that is rocking the boat. And the people that brought him in are doing, you know, helping to change. But it's happening worldwide. As you know, the pedophilia networks are being taken down. The banking system is collapsing. People are getting arrested. I mean, there's something going on here where this battle has been escalated to another level. Okay, and so you can see this great divide. I hope you talk about this. Humanity was going to be divided in some way, and we're seeing it. Those that understand what's happening are staying at a higher vibration, elevation, and form, and those that want to stay asleep. And that's the great divide. So the conflict is there between those that don't want to change and those that are seeing the change and are having to adapt. And we're seeing it all over the world. Look at the protests around the world.
Yeah.
Building against governments, all these institutions.
Yep. But looking back at the good side, I mean, they have events like these where we can all come together. We can discuss what's going on. We can discuss the solutions as well. And thank you so much, Joseph. If people are looking to get readings, looking to find out more about you and what you do, how can they do that?
I have two websites, josephpanthony.com and also planetswithin.com. You can follow me on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Pretty good following and it's growing. So just check me out there. I put out a free newsletter and I do a lot of videos myself. And, you know, it's just about getting information out. That's what's happening. So,
well, thank you so much,
thank
Joseph.
you, Chris.
Great talking to you.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you. You too.
All right.